The story is sent to me by a subscriber who prefers to remain anonymous. They wanted to share their experience as a warning, a chilling reminder of how dangerous the internet can be when you wander too far into the unknown. So settle in and listen carefully. It started out like any other night, and I was pulling an all-nighter, working on a cybersecurity project for school. The house was quiet, everyone asleep, and I had my headphones on listening to white noise as I typed. I had always prided myself on my knowledge of the internet, specifically the dark web. I had studied encryption, privacy techniques, and how to navigate safely. But none of that prepared me for what happened next. Out of pure boredom, I started clicking around on some of those more obscure forums, places I had never seen before. I was reading about illegal marketplaces, hackers for hire, you know, the usual dark web rumors, and something caught my eye. It was a post titled, "Answer if you dare." It was vague, and the replies were all weird, cryptic. Some were warning people to stay away, while others seemed like jokes. But I couldn't help it, and curiosity got the best of me. When I clicked on the link, it took me to a black page with a single message in red. "You are not as anonymous as you think." At first I wasn't worried. I figured it was just some hacker trying to scare people off. I mean, I knew my way around. I had my VPN up, multiple proxies, everything was locked down. But something about that page felt off. That's when my computer froze. My cursor started moving on its own. At first, I thought it was just some kind of glitch, but then I watched in horror as it began opening random files on my desktop. I tried to force quit, to shut everything down, but nothing worked. And that's when my webcam light blinked on. I had ripped off my headphones, my heart pounding. The realization hit me like a freight train. Someone was watching me. They had control of my computer, and that's when I grabbed a piece of tape and covered the webcam. But before I could process what was happening, a new message appeared on the screen. "I see you, Jake." I stared at the words, frozen in place. How did they know my name? I hadn't used any personal info, nothing that could be tracked back to me. But before I could react, another line of text popped up. "Nice house, by the way. You've got good taste." I immediately yanked the Ethernet cord from the back of my computer, thinking that would stop it, and for a moment the screen went black, and I let out a shaky breath, thinking it was over. And that's when my phone buzzed. It was from a text, an unknown number, and the message read, "Why did you disconnect? We're not done yet." I dropped my phone. My heart was racing, and I felt a deep sense of dread crawling up my spine. And whoever they were in my phone now, too. I didn't know what to do. My heart was racing. My mind was all over the place, and I thought about calling the police. But what would I even say? Some faceless hacker was stalking me through the dark web? I sat in the dark for hours, just staring at the blank screen, waiting for something else to happen. But nothing did. I had wiped my computer, deleted every file, every account, and everything I could think of. I even got a new phone number, but I never slept the same again. Jake hasn't been the only one to shake the feeling that someone out there is still watching him. They haven't contacted him again, but the damage was done. And whoever was on the other side of that screen had found him in ways he never thought possible. The dark web is no playground. It's a maze of shadows and traps, and if you're not careful, you might not come back the same. So stay safe, stay smart, and most of all, stay away from places where you aren't welcome.